next day,
Now, why'd you want the cows eating at the fence post?
so they wouldn't wander off,
Get lost? Okay, yeah.
get lost in the storm.
Did he ever die because of breathing in dirt?
Never did have a cow die over that.
Okay. Didn't know.
Unbelievable. Daddy, before Daddy got sick, he'd take his 2 horses and a Fresno. You know what a Fresno is?
No.
The 2 handles on a scoop. The horse pulled,
Oh, okay, okay.
moved dirt.
Yeah.
He'd take 2 horses and a Fresno and work on the road 10, 12 hours for $1 a day during the Depression. And of course, you could take $1 and buy a lot of groceries.
That's what I was gonna ask. What did you eat? What was an average day's food like for breakfast, lunch,
We
and
always
supper?
had pork. We raised hogs and killed hogs. But you didn't have a lot of beef because you didn't have any deep freeze, no electricity, nothing. Now, in the later years, after we moved on the slaughter farm, Mama got a canner and got the canning beef. We'd kill a beef and cut it up and cook it and can it.
So you didn't have to have refrigeration for pork. You just hung it up. And...
Shoot, boy. It went in the granary. It's stored in a big meat box. You take that ham, that's one of my jobs when I was a little kid. You take a ham and dig around the bone. Wouldn't take the bone out, you dig around it. And take that sugar cure and work it down in there with your fingers all around that bone. And then cover it about a ½ inch thick all over and wrap it up in something and put it in this box. Mom say, go get me a ham. I go out there at the granary. 3 or 4 months later, pull a ham out, it'd be green on top. Shave that green stuff off, boy, you had a good ham.
I think they do that still today, and it's a delicacy or something. Probably.
It worked. It worked. But those were hard times there.
So that box was sealed up so bugs couldn't get to it, I guess.
Yes. We moved into the yellow house, what we called it, and farmed 1 year over there. And Daddy, bless his heart, he was always so good to all his kinfolks. Can you believe this? Uncle Edgar and Aunt Laura and her kids moved some kind of shack in on the place. Uncle Charlie and Uncle Ernest ain't older. And we had Granny Mills in the house. All of them there on our farm. And I don't know why he put Mama through that, but I asked Mama one time, I said, why'd you put up with that for, Mama? She said, I married him for the better or worse, and he was a boss.
Well,
His folks were my folks.
everybody helped back then too. I mean, everybody got so much nowadays. We think we've got nothing, but we
Well,
don't need everybody. If it went hard again, we'd all be living together at someone's house. You know, I mean.
Then we had a big experience later on there. And I got tired of that part of the world and decided to move back to Morton. Now, Uncle Bill and Aunt Della Woods lived over on a farm over there. And Charlie Shaw lived on a farm over there. And this sounds terrible, Renee, but it's true. And we had me and Uncle Ernest up on one big old wagon load of stuff. The horses hooked up. Somebody else was on another wagon load of furniture and stuff. It was 15 miles to Uncle Bill's place. Gordon, Ennis, somebody else had their horses, saddle horses. Turned the cattle and the hogs and everything loose and go down the road. Took us all day to get over to Uncle Bill's. Stayed all down at Uncle Bill's, put the stock in his lot. And they will forget that either, because I guess they were poor like the rest of us, because we had, for breakfast, we had sugar syrup. And they would forget that,
What's that?
sugar syrup and biscuits.
Is it like honey or molasses or something, or?
Sugar syrup? I bet you Renee knows how to make sugar syrup.
No.
No
You
clue.
just take sugar and mix, whatever they mix, I don't know what they mix with it, but it turned out to be syrup,
Butter maybe or something, or who knows?
some water. And, then we loaded up, went on over to, never will forget this, Uncle John and Aunt Lena was with us now, for some reason. And there's two big old houses out there in the country. Nobody lived in them or nothing. I guess they rented them, I don't know. And I don't remember what Daddy was doing for a living then or nothing, I can't remember none of that. But, had to haul water, wasn't no windmill or nothing, I know that. That's when that old Rex in. And, Uncle John got an offer to go work on a farm in Montague County, way down by Dallas, you know where Montague is.
Yeah.
Daddy had a Model A car, and Uncle John had a Model A car. So, they hooked on two cotton trailers, four-wheel cotton trailers. Now, big four-wheel cotton trailers behind the Model A cars. The engine about that long, you know.
Yeah.
Uncle John put all his plow tools and a couple of cows in one trailer, and put all the furniture and stuff in another trailer. And we pulled them to St. Joe. And the little Model A's get hot and smoke. Up one hill and down the other, 20 miles an hour. Kids hanging out of every window, you know. Adventure, it was adventure.
Yeah, you just made stuff happen.
We got to St. Joe and deposited them to where they was gonna live. Got a pretty nice place.
What were the roads? Were they like roads or wagon trails or?
No, they were two-lane, paved roads.
So they paved roads, okay.
And, we unhooked the trailer and went on down to East Texas to see Granny and Paul Roberts down in Clarksville. That was a long trip. But
You all left all your stuff just,
well, just pulled the trailers up there. Both trailers belonged to Uncle John, so
yeah.
just unhooked and left them at his place and went on. And spent a week down there, Clark, Cuthand. Cuthand was a little old place with a grocery store and a church. And that's where Uncle Bud Malden had his slaves and everything, you know, plantation. And then the Harvilles run the post office and grocery store. That was Mama's cousins and uncle.
How old were you then?
Oh my, I had to be, well, when I started school at Morton, I started in the 5th grade, so I must have been 12, 10 or 12, 12.
Okay.
Because Gordon was 15 or 16 or something like that. We got back home and moved over next to Jug Hill.
I've heard that name.